Interesting how it's in Alyssa's room. I guess that's where her journey started. Or at least Cheryl's journey started, and in a way, everyone likes this. Okay, so there's nothing here. I don't want to fight. Had I known that would have been the case, I would have just checked that out first. Without the worriment of, you know, insane cancers killing me. There's something going on over there. I'll just leave them be. No. So I'll say this. I know there's one more card to get. But I don't know where it is. Ah. Well, doesn't this look familiar? This was my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all of these, I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. Where's the pencil gone? Oh, there it is. Okay, so can't remember the number for hanged man, so I'll just say H. To his right and left, there's no one around, so I'm guessing he's bottom middle. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of the crazy clown. So the moon is above the fool. Your Excellency, praying to your God Most High, do you think you can tell me why you always looked up at the night sky? Do you have it now? You didn't forget. One major point you must omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left, and you'll keep it in sight. So you open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but fright and peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play, else I'll be left here all alone all day. Oh hey. It's a memo book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nonetheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat, God or not, but I'm fully intent to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. Looks like Dad wrote this too. Right before he kicked some god butt. My clothes from when I was 7, they don't fit me now. Good thing too. Yeah, they're more acquired taste. Clothes that has meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. It's locked. Scribbles on the floor here are Les's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw them with Claudia too. A nice daddy and mommy and fun school. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day long. In short, everything we never had. And serious stuff. The other 2 shelves are full of fairy tale books like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. Aha. Brass key. Yeah, playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. Some sort of landscape. Where was it from again? Well, it doesn't matter. I used to take these dolls with me when I went to bed. Scarlet and... damn it, I forgot the other one's name. In fact, I don't even know which one was Scarlet. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. It wasn't that one beautiful chapel. It was some other altar somewhere else. I love how even the circles aren't quite as tidy. Interesting. Right, we did manage to get a key. So, we now need to do the trek back. But the positive being that we now know where to go. In theory, you know. Come on, game. Or PlayStation, like, this has all been one recording. So, the thing is pretty warm, I would imagine. Where was the door? Yeah, okay, it was that way. So yeah, I believe in you, PlayStation. You got this. Just survive another 20 minutes? Let's say half an hour to be on the safe side. Oh, and then it's food time for me. Oh, these are the flat ones, right? I did have one of those. Oh, boo! I killed the guy in here because I couldn't be asked fighting him again. So these are like the things I was on about. I know it wasn't this room, but I swear I saw these in other corridors in this game at some point. But semantics. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I wonder if... Oh, she's still there. Maybe they shouldn't be, given that there's like squigglies all over the wall. can't back up anymore. Didn't really intend to kill him, but oh, I missed a room. Oh. Funny thing is, I think this room is here, so then you could theoretically avoid the guy. And it's also kind of an interesting room. Go home, drop dead, thief. This used to be Alessa's. I mean, this used to be my desk once upon a time. Man, kids suck. There's a ratty old notebook on the podium. Oops. Let's see, there's a letter stuck here too. Let's see. There's a girl named Melissa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they call a witch. Most likely her mother's abusing her. I've never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitifully dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's best just to wait and watch. But isn't there something I could do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'll ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. Oh, the K. Gordon key! It's a pretty hoo-hum picture. Yeah, we could have used that as a bypass. So there's 3 doors to check. There's a cassette player here. What are these letters? No, maybe a bunch of suggestions? People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefits. I've heard rumours that Father Vincent's been extorting donations from some followers. Is he the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny all he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there's some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents, but all our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LS. Lisa Simpson. LS. I can't think of any LS. There's a tape deck here. It looks perfectly usable. Pause. I'm gonna not hit the right button at all.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since in the womb of the Holy Mother until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent.
Hmm?
I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well, now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes, but does that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Seems like they've spread a different version of the tale of what happened last time. I mean, it's a bit harder. That's an easier pill to swallow about your god than, oh yeah, some guy came in and killed the god and left with the baby. He wasn't even hunting the god, it just kind of happened. There's a bunch of books here, nothing particularly interesting. Oh, I guess there's nothing for us here other than info. Info is always nice. Info is always usable. Unless it's useless information. Ow. Nothing important here. Oh. Damn it. Would like it if it wasn't so easy to like skip past text. The High Priestess Tarot card. It's just a candle. The name Claudia Wolf is written on a very small cover. It's written very small on the cover. It looks like her diary. November 10th. She didn't die then, she was born. I knew that for a fact. But then, why haven't I found her yet? There was supposed to be a need... They were supposed to... supposed to need her power to build paradise for the happiness of the people. She was supposed to be reborn for that. I'd really like to see her. November 14th. Read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for read the Book of Praise. I want to thank Father for lending me such an invaluable book. I found what I've been searching for in there. How to Awaken God, but it's much too cruel. Will I be able to pull it off when I see her? November 16th. I was free all day, so I read A Modern History of Refugees and Young Slaves' Child Exploitation. I don't want to be a mere bystander in this world. I can't do anything now, though, and that's what's hard. There's an old birthday card on the desk. So she was still holding on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as if you were my real sister. Here's to you. I mean, she clearly wants to do the right thing, or wants to be able to help stop the wickedness of the world, but ow. But clearly this isn't the way of doing it, and also, is this really the... Do you really want a world based on this? Okay, so we need to stop going into the wrong menu. I wanted to look at the map, but thankfully I've like... Going into the one room helped make it clear where I needed to go. Or where it was, and then it's easy enough for my brain to remember the path back now. Come on, PlayStation. You got this. Did we go past it? Yeah, I think we went past it. It's one of these doors. I can't see it though. Past it again. There it is. Excuse me. Oh. This one. There we go. Okay, now it's thinking time. Hanged Man, High Priestess. Didn't this card mean something like genuine believer? Sit down. Moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high, twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of the crazy clown. High. Sky. Scary and hateful, the thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to your left and you'll keep it in sight. Hanged Man. Moon. The Eye of Night tarot card. Is this a real tarot card though? Right, that's what they meant. This is 22. This is presumably the god. Okay. Okay. So... Oh. Hang on. No, wrong button. Get these down before I forget. Before I stop figuring things out. Okay, so the one we know for sure is a hanged man is here. Hear me out. The Fool has the moon under them. And the Fool is the one we want to do because we don't want to go with the Eye of Night, which is on the right with the High Priestess looking at it. Damn it. Or maybe use whatever. Try this way. Yeah! It's close enough. For no particular reason, I'm just going to backtrack and save. Because I wanted to have a save after solving the puzzle, so I didn't have to solve the puzzle again if, for whatever reason, I die after this. make some funky noises. Oh, it's a funky color. Normally it's like green. No, it's green. Normally it's like red.
What do I want?